Okay, if you've been watching my videos, you might have seen that I just recently got a new Sony PlayStation 1. And I wanted the specific model exactly, the SCPH5501. And that is because I hope that it has a PU18 motherboard inside. And the reason why all that's so important is because I want to order an X Station and install that into this unit. So when I bought this, and it came in great shape, as you guys can see, this is a nice, clean PS1, all in good condition. It came with original OEM controller, cables, AV cord, the whole bit. And all of it is in good condition, really good condition. And I got it for a crazy good deal on eBay. And I had a search set up specifically looking for this model. It came up one night for $20. I bought it so quickly, it barely even had any pictures. It might have only had one. I couldn't even see the back side of it. And I wasn't sure if it would even, and I was expecting this to be missing. And to my surprise, it was there, color matching. Exceeded my expectations because it looked great in the pictures. Is why I bought it so quickly, because the only reason why I believe it was so cheap is because it said that it intermittently read CDs, which is not a problem, because as the whole topic of this is going to be installing an X Station into that, and what that includes is this coming out of there. So the only problem that this system should have that I can see, and I've been told, is that the CD drive intermittently works, which is fine because that's coming out of there. But before I do order up the X Station, I do need to confirm the motherboard model of this is a PU18, and that is what we're going to check here today. Okay, the last screw was kind of tricky, but we're done that. The top should just come off. And I can't even remember where it's going to say that. I wasn't expecting us to have to do a full tear down here, but it may come to that. Alright, well, this all has to come out of there anyways. I was actually going to hope to test this. I wasn't hoping to do a full teardown. I wanted to test and just to see what does and doesn't work on this before I go and tear it all apart. So I think once I get down into this motherboard, it's not going to be going back together until the X Station's inside. So in the meantime, I may just reinstall everything and do some testing first before I actually do a full teardown here. So I was hoping I could just pull the top cover off and find a marking on this, and maybe I'll do some referencing, because maybe there is a telltale here. And I'm almost certain that, and by getting a 5501, it's basically a certainty that this is going to be a PU18. So I'm going to go ahead and order that X Station, because that's going into this as soon as I can. And that'll be another project coming up on the channel too. So if you guys want to check out an X Station, it looks to be a very cool device and a fun install too. It requires some fairly extensive soldering. I actually have to lift a few legs from the pins of one of the chips, like 7 legs I believe off of that one chip have to be lifted up. So that's going to require some soldering techniques that I haven't actually tried before, but I'm excited to. And yeah, there's quite a few sides of the underside of this board that need to be soldered back to this device. This whole module comes out of there, and that's probably just floats there. As you guys can see, it's connected by some ribbon cables right now that I'm not going to detach, but this whole module will just come right out of there, and in its place will go that X Station, which will have an SD card slot on there where I'll be able to load most, if not all, the PlayStation 1 library onto that SD card, and be able to load from that instead of this dying laser, which is what I've been told is dying. And I'm going to test its functionality first and just make sure that I got a menu and everything working on this before I go taking it all apart. And yeah, this will probably be a few different projects. Is that when I do the full teardown, all these plastics will be going into the sink for a good wash. This will get a full restoration. It's quite clean inside. I can't see even any dust on this. This is what looks like a almost new unit. So I was so lucky to get this for 20 bucks. I can't even believe it. I bought it so quickly too, because before I had any time, and the guy even had like the offer button open, and I was gonna, like, normally under most situations I would have requested more pictures because I couldn't even see what was or wasn't included, including this back port here that is included. So happy to have that complete unit in brand new condition. Yeah, I got so lucky on this deal because, like I said, the only problem is going to be pulled out of this anyways. So this makes the perfect platform to install a next station into. So I'm excited about that for the channel and for the content around here. So can't wait to get the X station and have another project to take care of. So if you guys enjoy that stuff, the video will be coming soon. So stick around, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Bye.